The Cupbearer's Burden. Nehemiah standing in soft golden light, holding a cup, and looking out a window with sorrow. His mind fades between palace luxury and ghostly ruins of Jerusalem. In a palace of power, a man weeps not for himself, but for a broken city far away. He is the king's cupbearer, yet his heart aches for Jerusalem's ruins. Nehemiah speaks, not with rebellion, but with reverence. How can I not be sad when the city of my ancestors lies in ruins? And the king, moved by heaven, opens the gate for destiny. Permission granted. King Artaxerxes seated on his ornate throne, gesturing approval. Nehemiah stands before him, scrolls in hand, with royal guards and officials around. Warm royal lighting. With trembling courage, Nehemiah asks for more than comfort. He asks to rebuild. The king grants passage, timber, and favor. A builder is born, not with blueprints, but with a burden. The journey begins. Nehemiah on camelback traveling across the desert. Scrolls and tools packed behind him. Across deserts and doubts, Nehemiah journeys, not as a tourist, but as a servant on mission. The burden becomes a road. The road becomes a resolve. Secret inspection. Nighttime in ancient Jerusalem. Nehemiah in a hooded cloak holding a torch, walking silently among ruined walls and burned gates. By night, he walks among broken stones and burned memories. He says nothing. But in his silence, vision grows. He sees more than ruins. He sees a future. Rise and build. Morning light over Jerusalem. Nehemiah standing before a crowd of priests, workers, and families holding tools. Some smile, others weep. Hope in the air. He calls the people, let us rise up and build. And from despair, courage is born. Hands once idle now grip stone and timber. The enemy rises. Sanballat, Tobiah, and Geshem on horseback on a ridge overlooking Jerusalem. Their faces sneer as they observe the construction. Background filled with scaffolding. The whispers of Ono. A messenger hands Nehemiah a scroll while he works. The scroll glows faintly. Nehemiah frowns and waves the messenger off. The enemy whispers, "Come meet us." But Nehemiah sees the trap. I am doing a great work and cannot come down. 4 times they whisper. 4 times he resists. The false prophet. Inside a dim room, a cloaked figure leans close to Nehemiah, whispering urgently. Candlelight flickers. Nehemiah's eyes are discerning, unmoved. A false prophet says, "Hide in the temple, they'll kill you." But even fear disguised as prophecy cannot move him. "Should a man like me flee?" he answers. The completion. Jerusalem's wall completed at sunrise. Children run along the path, families embrace. Nehemiah stands atop the wall. In 52 days, the wall stands whole. The enemies tremble. Because they know, it was done with the help of God. The wall within. A solitary person in a garden, rebuilding a small stone wall as morning breaks. A soft light from above represents divine help. Nehemiah didn't just build walls. He rebuilt purpose. He revived a people. This story is not just ancient. It is now. Stay on your wall. Pray. Build. And never come down. Jerusalem glowing under the sun. The completed wall encircles it like an embrace. Words overlay, the God of heaven will give you success. Stay on the wall. This was the story of Nehemiah and Sanballat. A war of whispers. A legacy of walls. And a call that still stands. Do not come down.